This target ID video will be for the DrOtek MT12. I have about 40 items and we will just run them over the coil, note down the target ID numbers, and I will have it on like a general setting like mid sensitivity. It's not a depth test of any means, but it's just to give you an idea when detecting. When you look at the numbers, it could be one of these items or give you a bracket, an idea whether you want to dig it or not. So what we're going to do, we're going to lay the machine on the table, coil on the table, wave the item over the coil. I've got a selection of coins from the ages, a couple of relics, common ones. I've got a crowtool bell with a musket ball and things like that. And then we've got a selection of rings in different gold carats, a couple of silver rings and a bracelet. So yes. So if you want to see the numbers, we're going to crack on. Right, as you can see, I've got the backlight on so you can see what's going on. I have over here on the table a selection of items. I have a notepad which I'm going to note down each set of numbers if I can. Right, let's start off. I'll read them out as we go along and see how we do. Right, first we have a 22 carat gold ring, which is a 70. We have an 18 carat gold ring, which is 66. We have a 9, oh no we don't, we have a 14 carat, not particularly common one, 52. And then we have a 9 carat, that's quite a common one, 56. We have a silver ring, 83. A silver bracelet, it's a fair size, 77. Right, we have a standard kind of hammered, a very common one, so we've got an Edward penny, 60. A Saxon silver skeet, 57. Here's an uncommon find. We have a gold Saxon tremis, tiny little coin, 57. And then we have a Roman coin, right, we're going to jump on to the Victorian ones. I have a Victorian, I think it's a half sovereign, 68. A silver shilling, Victoria Young silver shilling. A Victorian halfpenny. And a Victorian penny. And then we have a Victorian farthing, a small one. Should be very similar numbers. Oh, maybe because it is smaller. Right, we're going to jump on the George V stuff. This is a lovely silver shilling. And a silver sixpence. And then we've got a threepenny bit, a 3p, which looks a bit like that. And we're going to move to George VI, so the silver content will go down a bit. We've got George VI shilling. And a George the Sixth sixpence. Now we're going to have Elizabeth II, but we've got an original round pound, 75, and we're going to have a big old 50p, not spendable at the present, a old style 10 pence or 2 shilling, and a 5 pence old style. I missed what the numbers were. 57. Then we've got a little 6pence from Elizabeth II, 55. Two types of halfpenny, and then we've got the small one, the pre-decimal, the little tiny one, 75. And then we've got the ship halfpenny, which is that sort of size, which is not a common one, 76. Then we're going to move on to the modern money, spendable, a £2 coin, a quite spendable pound coin, £76, spendable 50, 9, and a 20p. I think that's my most common found coin at the moment on the beach. 10 pence, 58. 5 pence, 57, similar material, copper 2 penny, 87, and a copper penny, 67. Then we're going to move on to still modern money, but we've got the iron core versions. So we've got an iron core 10 pence, sounds horrible. Say that's 35. A 5 penny with the iron core, but it's still quite high, that one. Iron core 2 pence. Give you a dodgy signal. Does change. That's what you're going to get with an iron core 2p. Bit of a iffy signal. 50. Dropping, yeah, I'm going to give it a range of 50. But you can make your own mind up on that one. And we've got an iron core penny. See, look at the way it jumps. Yeah, horrible numbers, but they are iron core money. And then for the relics, we've got a crotal bell. Yeah, one of those. It has got a ball in it, which is probably made of it's got iron, but still quite high numbers, 67. And then we've got a musket ball, which is lead, 63. And then we've got a brooch, part of a Saxon brooch. Be nice and high, 57. I think that about covers it. That is every single target. Right, hopefully it's just a very quick guide. You can pause it, write down some numbers, check your own, and we'll go from there, I think, when you're out hunting. Well, that was the target ID video. Hopefully it was helpful. If there are any targets that you'd like to know the numbers for with this machine, let me know in the comments. And if I've got one, or I can borrow the target, I will test it, and then I will reply to your comment with the numbers that I've found come up on the machine. It is just a guide, but it's quite a good guide. Gets in your head when you're out in the field what parameters you might want to dig what you might not want to dig. And it also shows what some of the iron core money does if you're on the beach and you're getting some sketchy signals. You're not too sure whether to bother digging them or wondering why that particular coin gives off that numbers, because they are a bit mixed on the iron core stuff. Hopefully it's been helpful. There are other videos in the playlist, different machines, and probably new ones coming in the future. Thank you for watching.